Hello, dearly beloved. Welcome to this message. Today, I just felt like drawing out certain answers, certain guidances that want to come across for anyone who might be on this journey. Today might be especially challenging for you. You might have been feeling quite angry, or you might have been feeling quite distant. Uh, from this journey, from your person in general. Okay, you might have been feeling this energy of not wanting to deal with stuff today. Right, so I just felt like coming online and drawing out certain answers, and these are very very beautiful, couple of beautiful decks that I've chosen today to draw out guidances or answers that want to come across for all of us at this point of time. What is it that we need to know? What is it that we need to know today? What is it that we need to know about the journey? What is it that we need to know for the journey today? For whoever will be watching this live, answering the call. This is extremely interesting. Look at this. At the bottom of this deck, I have the arrow coming forward, which is very in tune with truth, with divine truth, with your own inner truth, something that you feel called to, something that you feel pulled to. Probably many masks are dropping around you. It's like true intentions of people stand revealed at this moment for you, and if that is not happening right now, that might soon happen. Okay, in this coming month, I feel in the month of March, I feel like you will have a great amount of clarity for your situation, for your career. Okay, for some of you it's relationship, for others it's something related to the career. It's like truth coming up to surface. And look at this, answering the call. You are being you are being called. You are being called, right? So it's time for you to answer the call, right? To come online, to get in tune with your service, to get in tune with your gifts, because I feel like there is a lot that you have to share with the world. The way you express yourself creatively, it might be so that you are a very good writer or a poet. It might be so that you are a creative who is very good at expressing with colors, with um, something to do with your hands. Or for some of you, there is a very very specific healing capacity about your voice, very very healing capacity about your voice, that is going to help others to um, follow their own spiritual path, right? So you're being called at this point of time. It's like, I want to say answering the call. You are being called to answer, but I'm not saying answer. Okay, so you're just being called, you're just being asked to show up. Once you show up, it's like God is going to take care. It's like universe is going to take care, universe is going to show you the next step. You are just being called right now. All right, so if you are feeling like you need to visit a particular place, if you feel like you are um, getting this feeling inside to visit a particular garden or to visit a particular place in nature, please do it. Please listen to that inner voice, to that inner call. You are being called at this point of time, because there is certain guidance, there is certain activation that is waiting for you, right? And what else? At the bottom of this deck, I have bat. Okay, bat spirit. Listen up. You are working through deep soul patterns. Release any outdated beliefs that surface. So many of you might be dealing with a lot of heavy negative energy around you. Okay, so this is like, I'm feeling like this is some sort of an interference energy, mischievous energy. Someone is trying to play mischief with you, or with your person, and you might be actually at the receiving end of this. But what this card tells me is that this negativity, we hold it within our own minds, we hold it within our own lower nature, in essence, right? So as we are working through our deep soul patterns, releasing any sort of preconceived notions, releasing hatred, releasing this lower energy of mistrust, misjudgment, misguidance, blame, shame, right? We free ourselves. We not only free ourselves, we also free the other person, right? So you are being called to release any outdated beliefs that surface right now. And specifically for some of you, I'm also seeing these as moths for some reason. And look at this, at the bottom of this deck I also have ancestors. So for me particularly, moths are very closely attached to ancestors, right? So at this point of time, the heaviness that you feel right now, the heaviness of emotion, the heaviness of the mind, the thought, very intense, it's becoming too much to bear almost. And you might be wondering, what did I do to deserve this? I did nothing to deserve this in this lifetime. I never did anyone any wrong, any harm. What did I do to deserve this? Why am I being faced with such a harsh challenge? Why me? Why me? Why me? Why does it always have to be me? Why do I have to deal with this stuff? You might be receiving thoughts like these today, right? So please know that you are being given these challenges, this darkness you are being faced with, because your ancestors are working through you. You are not only clearing karma for yourself, you are also clearing out your lineages, right? The kind of challenges that your ancestors had to bear, you are clearing them out, you are working through them, you are purging out the dense energy, the negative energy, the lower energies, right? That's why it feels like it's not yours, because it is not yours. It is connected to your lineage, right? And it is such an honor, it is a huge honor for you to show up for yourself. That's why you're being called. You have been called. You have been called. You are being faced with this challenge, which is so difficult to bear, which is so difficult to get through, because you can move through this. You have the strength, you have the capacity. You are blessed with the fortitude and the vision and the wisdom and the heart to move through this challenge. Please trust that, right? And you will see the light. Look at this rainbow. You are always protected. You might be feeling like very vulnerable at this point of time because the energies are so dark. Sometimes it feels very dark. Sometimes it feels like there is never going to be a light, and that you're just like getting sucked into a vortex. You feel spiraling sometimes, right? But you are just being asked to hold on to the light, to hold on to the divine name. Hold on to divine name, and that itself will get you through this, right? You're always being protected. Your person is protected. This connection is protected. You are eternally protected by divine, right? The sweat lodge, look at this. What? Oh my god, everything that I said, I just looked at this card. Everything, every single thing that I mentioned brings us to this card. It is card number 54. So this is also the number 9, right? Number 9 is a very pure number. It's a very divine number. It's also the number of completion. We feel like after 9 comes 10, right? But 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. It's a new beginning, right? So you're already closing in this chapter. You're stepping into a new season. You're stepping into a season of you owning up to yourself, owning up to your desires and challenges and goals, owning up to yourself, who you are as a person. You are no longer holding yourself back. You are no longer holding yourself in a negative light, right? I feel like you were blaming yourself in the past, right? And everything that is happening in this card, the sweat lodge actually is a place. It's an enclosure in which they give out a lot of steam, right? And so you sweat a lot, and through that sweat you're also releasing all of the toxins from your body, right? So what is it? It's a purge. You are consciously signing up for this purge, for this energetic purge. It's an energetic cleanse that's taking place in the collective. This is collective energy. It's collective energy of all twin flames. It's also the collective energy of your ancestors, of your lineage, right? Challenges that they went through, right? That they have passed on to you, and they have passed on the challenge, yes, but along with that, they have also passed on their wisdom to you. Wisdom from the ancestors of your past. They walk through this path with you, right? So yes, it's a sweat lodge right now. You feel like there's no end to this, but trust me, March is going to be the month of beautiful transformation, especially when it comes to work. Some of you have really been struggling in the area of work. The amount of effort that you're putting in is not bearing results up until now. You were quite positive in January. You still tried to be positive in the month of February, and now that's also drawing to a close. So you find yourself weak a little bit. You find yourself dwindling in the name of faith, but trust that this is a time of a great cleanse that's happening. You won't believe, a couple of days ago I was just out and about into the market, and there I saw a person cleaning in the middle of the afternoon. That never happens, here over here where I stay. Usually the sweeping and the cleaning from the municipality, that takes place early in the morning. Right now this person was cleaning at 4:30 in the afternoon, and alongside I just turn my gaze, and there is another person who's scrubbing this huge water tank. It was a white water tank, that one of those Syntex water tanks. If you have seen, if you have grown up in India, you have seen one of those big black water tanks, right? It was a white water tank, and completely filled with muck, completely filled with filthy water, and that person was just like going at it completely. It's like deep cleansing, deep cleaning. So immediately I felt like it's a deep cleaning that's happening in the collective for all of us, right? We are letting go of old set notions, set beliefs, ways in which we have been holding ourselves down, right? So it's like now is the time to rewire your brain. It's a very, very beautiful time, because Mars is also going direct. Mars is going direct in a couple of days, and you will find that energy coming back to you. You will find that courage, you will find that fortitude coming back to you. You might have been feeling very lethargic and very disinterested or unmotivated in the past couple of days, but you are going to receive that energy. You are being asked to hold that vision for yourself. You are embarking upon a new quest, right? With every new day comes a new chance. New day, new chance. You have a new opportunity by your side each moment. When you open your eyes each day, you have a new opportunity in front of you to try once again. All right? And divine is saying, spirit is saying, please keep it day to day. Please keep it moment to moment. Enjoy each moment that I've brought to you. You do not need to worry about the distant future. Why did I say distance? Some of you might be worrying about the distance that's present between you and your counterpart, right? But divine says, take each moment as it comes. Take it moment to moment. Take it step by step. When you look too far into the future, you lose sight of what's there in front of you. You start worrying about, oh God, when will it happen? When I'm having grays, I'm turning old. When is this going to take place? When is it going to happen? When am I going to be settled? When am I going to be financially stable? When am I going to have that vacation? When am I going to have that project? When am I going to do all of the things that I've set out to do? When? Right? So when you start thinking too far out into the future, you start inviting worry for yourself, right? So today you're being asked by spirit to keep it moment to moment, keep it light. That's where you will find your positivity. That's where you will find your energy, your upliftment, your growth, your happiness. We choose to be happy in each moment. We choose happiness, we choose joy. हैप्पीनेस नहीं आएगी, आपको ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ ऐसा होगा तब मैं खुश होंगी, मेरे पर्सन वापस आ जाएंगे तब मैं खुश होंगी, या जब वो कमिट कर देंगे तब मैं खुश होंगी, तब कुछ और आ जाएगा, तब कोई और स्यापा, कोई और प्रॉब्लम आ जाएगा, राइट? यू वोंट बी हैप्पी देन. फिर क्या? फिर नेक्स्ट बेस्ट थिंग के पीछे भागेंगे आप, राइट? तो अभी आपको जहाँ पे रखा गया है, आपने डिवाइन ने आपको इसीलिए यहाँ पे रखा है ताकि आप ग्रेटफुलनेस होल्ड करें. होल्ड ग्रेटफुलनेस फॉर ईच मोमेंट दैट यू हैव. Give thanks for every small thing that you have in your life. That's where you bring out the positivity. That's where you bring out the energy. That's where you bring out the attraction factor of bringing in, welcoming all of the good things in your life. You are what you attract, right? So you are being asked to, and the sun, of course, is also the divine masculine, right? The sun is a divine masculine. And what this card tells me is that you are now rediscovering why you're here on this journey, why you're truly here on this journey. You are truly here to discover the true nature of yourself, the true infiniteness of your being. You are here to understand who you are truly and what you want in life, right? So this is connecting with the true essence of divine, right? I also see the moon here for some reason, so this is also the feminine. Your masculine is not too far away, okay? So you don't need to worry about that. This is the sacred mountain. This is a sacred quest. Look at this, okay? I have vision quest and sacred mountain, right? And this is the same mountain. Look at this. Both of them aligning, okay? This is the same mountain, I feel. So I feel right now that the picture is becoming complete for you. Somehow some sort of missing puzzle piece is aligning, is coming to you, so that you can piece together what the future looks for you in terms of your own spiritual knowing, in terms of your own spiritual mission. It's now going to be revealed very clearly to you, very, very clearly, right? And follow that inner voice, that inner joy, that is leading you closer towards your spiritual mission. All right, look at this new pathways with the antelope spirit. I'm telling you now, you are stepping into this new chapter. You are stepping into this new season of your life, where you are discovering what you're good at, where you are discovering that you have a path ahead of you in which you can truly be happy. You are not very happy right now. Look at this, नीचे जो लिखा है, it's consider whether you are happy on your current path, because you are not. You are not, and this is Spirit's way of realigning you. It might not be working out. Your current job, your current business, your current venture that you are undertaking, it might be bearing losses, or they are not clients, or people have just like fallen away, people have just vanished, and you feel like you're just swatting flies. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening because you are being redirected right now, dear one. You are being redirected towards something that you are truly destined for, something that you're truly designed for. You yourself have lost the motivation to work. It's not satisfying you. It's not filling you up. It's not aligned with your soul purpose, your soul mission. Right? And finally, I have the field mouse, which is success. Believe in yourself and dare to dream big. Dare to dream big. Now, the field mouse is a very, very small, tiny creature, right? But it is very quick. It is very resourceful. It is very alert at all times. It is very in tune with its surroundings, isn't it? Right? So you are being asked to truly believe in yourself. Start believing in yourself. Dare to dream big. Dare to step out of the circle. Dare to do things that you have never tried before. It might scare you in the beginning. It might scare your practical mind. Your practical mind would be like, what the heck are you doing? You are letting go of stability. You are letting go of relevancy. Something to do with comfort. Okay, might be so that the people around you might challenge you. They would be like, why are you doing this? Nothing will come out of this, and blah 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 blah. People have a way of just turning you back towards having a 9 to 5 job, having something that you can really rely upon, right? And that doubt is present within you. You feel that you don't have that stable income coming in. Okay, so what am I doing? I need to have stability in my life. I need to have financial stability in my life, right? But universe works in mysterious ways, all right? So when you lay faith in the universe, listen to this very carefully. When you have faith in yourself, when you lay faith in your God, and you follow your passion, you follow your desire, you follow your joy, although it might make zero sense, absolutely zero sense, but you are being led by that breadcrumb trail of your desire. It's like, maybe it's a very childhood desire. It's something very, very childish. But it really makes you happy. When you are happy, even if you don't get paid, you don't mind, right? Any work that you have picked up, ask yourself, if I'm working for this particular avenue 24/7 and I don't get paid a single rupee, would I still be doing it? Would I still be happy? Would it still be worth it? If your answer is yes, then you are in the right place. Congratulations, my friend. Right? That's the way to ascertain if you are on your soul path. Right? And if no is the answer, then you seriously need to rethink right now, because the universe definitely wants to bring something greater to you. It wants to bring forward something exciting, right? But if you are not up for the challenge, if you shrink, if you are not feeling confident within yourself, then the universe is like, okay, you're playing small, you get small. Right? Because in order to receive big, you must live big, isn't it? Right? It's crazy. You have to live crazy in order to bring in crazy amounts, in order to bring crazy responses. You have to live a little bit crazy, isn't it? You have to be yourself. So don't shrink. Don't make yourself small to fit in. Don't make yourself small just to earn a stable income. Maybe there's much more that wants to come to you, that wants to flow into you, but we're just like too busy living in our heads, right? So what is the guidance that is wanting to come across for you at this point of time from your person's higher self? There is a reason why this has not manifested yet. There is still work to do on both sides. Keep your focus on you. Keep your focus on you. You should be your focus, your career, your job, your service. Service hours. Your service, right? You need to be at the center of your world. Do not be concerned about your twin flame, because when you put your energy there, right, you are actually selling yourself short. When you don't understand our 3D story, just remember, I want our union as much as you do. I want this as much as you do. Right? Your twin flame loves you as equally as you desire them, as you love them. It is not my free will keeping me away from you. It is our mutual subconscious wounding that our soul is seeking to heal. Right? So heal yourself, because that is coming up with the ancestor card and the sweat lodge. I definitely feel like this is some sort of a purge. There's some sort of a deep cellular level cleansing that's taking place for all of us, as we are letting go of old outdated beliefs around love, around money, around marriage, around friendships, right, around conscious relationships. Okay, do you remember we pre-scripted our journey before we came here? From our meeting to the obstacles to overcome, it is all pre-planned. It is all pre-planned by us. As souls incarnate, we have already decided and chosen our challenges so that we can stay away and focus on ourselves first, so that we can clear out these energies which need to be cleared out, so that we can come to each other in the highest aspect of love, to share this love in a godly way, to share this godly love, not oh godly love. Right? So I hope this resonated with you. I hope this helped you. I love you so much. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys around.